Hey guys, it's me, Dr. Kotz, and I'm here with one of our fabulous patients, Angie, and we're going to talk to you. Look at her cuteness, I can't even stand it. Anywho, we're going to talk to you about the fabulous Acessa procedure. What is that, you ask? Well, I'll tell you right now. So, it's this amazing laparoscopic radiofrequency ablation for fibroids. So, instead of getting slashed stem to stern and losing all your organs and not being able to get pregnant afterwards or cutting your uterus into pieces, that is all over now. It's a simple outpatient thing, 2 or 3 little holes. You go home, your bleeding stops, you can do whatever you want from that. So Angie was one of my first patients that we did this with, and I've been asking her, I'm going to be honest, for a couple of years, come do this video. And now she's nicely come today, because you know what? It actually did some good as promised. So, Angie, tell us, why did you have to have an Acessa procedure?
I had very heavy periods for a couple of years, and my original gynecologist in Ann Arbor
Ann Arbor
kind of just brushed me off as just having heavy periods and this and that. Well, the older that I got, I'm like, the bleeding, I'm supposed to be going in the other direction, like it's getting worse and more painful. So I came to Dr. Kotz's office for actually some aesthetic procedures.
There we go. We had some fun first, right?
And because Dr. Kotz and I go back, we just kind of casually started talking about it, and I decided to come in for an assessment and an ultrasound, and we found that I had several fibroids that
Giants.
were huge,
like the size of a 5-month pregnancy. Hello, how are you even walking around?
So that explained the heavy bleeding and the painful periods. So we went through the process of discussing my options, and Acessa was one of them, which was the best one. But you can kind of go into a little bit more as to why that worked for me as opposed to maybe something else.
Oh, yeah. So the thing that we got to understand about fibroids, they're buggers. They're like regular normal cells that got some big ideas and decided to go totally grow independently of the organ that they came from. So they can be like bowling size to marble size. And sometimes the ones that are marbles even bleed as much as the bowling size ones, right? So up until this point, you know, the only option was if somebody wanted to really get rid of them, you really couldn't. You had to either cut the uterus apart or do this gigantic incision because the uterus is so big it couldn't fit out any other way. Then you got this big old scar, big old incision, huge recovery, and then fertility and all other options are over. And so now with the Acessa, we have a laparoscopic, which means camera in the belly button option, where I can just put some probes into the fibroid itself while watching with an ultrasound and literally shrink them while I'm watching them. And then what do you know? The bleeding stops. You don't end up needing other surgeries. And the recovery is not bad either. And there's no huge scar. I mean, how was your recovery? How was your experience here at our little hospital?
It was amazing, actually. I had 3 tiny little incisions. 2, I think, were they're so small I don't even remember where they are. I think there's 2 in my belly button and 1 right below it or right above it. Anyways, and I think I just rested for a couple of days, and I had a little bit of spotting bleeding initially, but then after a while I didn't have a period for like almost a year. And honestly, I think the only reason that I did end up having a period, I think it was a combination between being premenopausal and the ablation. There was a lot of stress in my life right at that moment. I had a short little period. After that, I think I went about 8 months without a period. I'm still not menopausal yet because it hasn't been a whole year. But yeah, it was life-changing, absolutely life-changing. And the staff was amazing. Yeah, I was in and out, and yeah, I was lucky enough to have my insurance covered it all. For the most part, I think there was a small copay, not much, but it was life-changing. I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Well, thank you very much for sharing that. And I'm hoping to get that further going here at our hospital. We're in talks right now. You know, right now the company's nice enough to bring me the machines, but I'm like, let's make it permanent because I think we could change a lot of lives in a better way.
I think part of the excitement was your passion about it, for just being excited about it and just really, like you said, just changing people's lives, because I didn't realize how debilitating it was until, hindsight's 2020. So
right.
It was amazing for me. So
well, I appreciate you so much, more than I can even describe in all the words, because I have a lot of them. So
you and me both.
Right. Well, thank you, Angie, for talking with us today.
My pleasure. Sorry it took so long.
No, it's all good. Listen, I was doing my own, things in between. It's all good. But thank you so much.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good day, everybody.